Hola gentucilla azul, bienvenidas un día más a mi canal, soy Enea y hoy os voy a traer la lealtad de Samara, en más efectos, obviamente, por si no lo habéis visto ya en el título.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the collectors had no art.
Eres mi mordi.
No idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
¿No os preguntáis por qué morden es?
What is it about the collectors' modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts
Y aquí
socio-technological
no pasó
balance.
nada.
All
Cerramos el
scientific
telón y
advancement due
seguimos
to
hablando
intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Totalmente de acuerdo.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Qué moni. Me da las gracias. A ver, Jacob.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
Jack.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Me interesas. Already. Siento a la gente que es fan. hablar con Zane. Creo que habrá gente que odia a Zane. Totalmente entendible, ¿eh?
Do you need something?
Totalmente entendible.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
I've been thinking about you.
And I, you. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Danteist commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I had no idea you planned to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
Muy definitivo, ¿no? Esta conversación. Como... A mí...
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. Jacob deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Me lo has dicho.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal.
Me encanta, me voy y sigue hablando. Vale, Grunt. Vamos a por Grunt. Un montón. A ver, vamos a... Eso es otra cosa. A alguien le gusta.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Maybe I had to be there, but I don't get the joke.
There's no joke. It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Is this Krogan insight? Realizing you hate someone enough to justify torture?
It's not torture. He's dead. But sure, it's wrong. The crime against us was bad, so the message had to be equal or worse. It's not Okir's hate, and it's not who they are. It's what they did. Thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why this is important. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Okay. No le he preguntado sobre Garrus porque sé que no va a haber problema real. Pero en el fondo no me arrepiento de no haberlo hecho. Porque... Vale, vamos a ayudar a Samara.
However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
De todas formas, teníamos que hablar con Arya.
Some of this reminds me of life on the flotilla. Cramped and crowded with no real privacy. And the people don't work together toward a common goal. There's no sense of family here. Just fear.
Me he subido. Ajá, bringas, no os dejan pasar. Tengo que hablar con Arya. Porque acordaros que tengo información desde hace 1500 años para ella. Madre mía, loco. ¿Qué, Arya? Ah, vale. No te has cambiado de sitio. Hola, ¿qué tal, primo? Mira este pato de datos. Ah, ¿de esto de hace 400 años? Pues... de eso.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads
Pobre
up.
Garca.
Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I started looking.
Vale.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Vale.
Arya has work for you. You're interested? Arya has a job she needs doing. Yup.
¿Cuál?
Depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like
Me
you to keep
acuerdo
that
de
from
él.
happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know he can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done. You'll get your clue.
Ok.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
No puedo pasar. Me quedo atascada. Madre mía. Vale, está aquí, ¿no? Vale, Elena Blake, ya hablamos con ella. No está aquí. Vamos a buscar. Encontré.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Venimos a ayudar a Samara, pero nos encontramos con otra persona.
It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Oh.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so
Me gusta, me gusta.
while I remain an old man who lets
Me gusta que me den puntos de virtud. Virtuosa yo.
You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my crown.
Dios, puedo ser más de un Krant a la vez, o sea, de una persona diferente.
I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Pensaba que seguía siendo un Krogan. He encontrado un alienígena diferente, uno que ha evolucionado de Krogan a Tinaka. Qué locura, loco. ¡Qué locura! Bueno, pues nada, no sé dónde estoy yendo, pero yo me voy de aquí.
of our way, human.
¿Sabía?
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's crap? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Qué falsete. No, ha sido muy falso en todo, ¿no? Me he quedado en shock postraumático. La verdad es que el patriarca podría estar más cerca, yo que sé, podría haber estado al lado y decir, oye, mira, patriarca, ahora vienes y nos tomamos una birra juntos, yo que sé. Me gusta más la música de aquí que del otro. Será porque las dos son horribles. Aquí estamos. ¡No! Me da mucha gracia cuando hacen ¡uah!
Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. Not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Que se relaje, ¿qué quieres? Otra vez soy la señora que da vueltas. Por ahí no es por aquí. Vayas, Enea, que te vas como siempre.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Ok, pues siempre me voy para el otro lado.
Why has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him?
Yo no sé nada.
I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than
Bueno,
we
vale, sí,
thought.
sí.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done.
¿Ya está? ¿Se acabó? ¿Ya volvemos a nuestras conversaciones de Steam?
You've done a lot for me, Shepard.
Ah, no,
Let me
vale.
return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
I'm not looking for payment from you.
Look at you. So proud.
Hacérmela
Whatever you
difícil.
find is yours to deal with.
De todas formas me la da. Qué buenísima, haciéndomela difícil. Diciendo, no, quiero,
You
gracias.
should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up a little.
Qué asquerosidad me acabas de decir, Aria, tío, de verdad. O sea, oh, no pienso. Relax. Vámonos, de aquí, vámonos.
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean, we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple
No
businessman.
sé yo,
What do you
si
say?
fiarme. Lo de los créditos.
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me.
¿Puedo volver a
Good luck,
Ilium?
my friends.
Uf, estoy a punto de decirte que no. ¿Qué es así? ¿Qué hace? Subiéndose arriba, madre mía, la loca. La loca, qué vergüenza. No la puedo sacar de casa. Normal, es una curiana. He ramplado con todo el mercader. Todo el mercado me lo he comprado.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari.
Y nadie se percata de que a lo mejor eso...
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always
Ya, me parece muy falso.
Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone.
Juntos, amor para dos. ¿Le ha pasado, ¿le ha pasado la voz? Se oye lejana, como si hablase de dentro.
I will avenge her.
Thank you.
Habla desde su interior.
If it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
What?
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Forta. Esta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kiss tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Maureen's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Maureen speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask
Locura de
another.
señora.
Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a
Es
highly
solo
evolved killer than a
Skulen.
genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to
Pero-
ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind.
¿Verdad? No,
Afterlife's
era lo
VIP
obvio.
section seems her preferred hunting ground.
De
You must go
Aret
there
o algo
alone
así
and
era.
unarmed.
Y yo soy el cebo, obviamente.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you.
¿Por qué?
You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Pues... me voy. Nos vamos, voy a la parte de VIP del club. ¿Esto dónde está? Creo que sé dónde está, ya sé dónde está, me acabo de acordar. ¿Lo veis? Tampoco estaba tan lejos.
What do you want?
Vengo de parte de Yarut.
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Ok. Me parece correcto. Yarut. Me he cambiado de ropa. Ah, yo digo, ¿quién coño es esa? ¿Qué pasó?
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap.
¿Y si
Know
caigo en
this,
la trampa?
until I get there, you
¿Y
are in great
si-
peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
¿Pero por qué me va a
How do I
querer?
convince her to take me home?
She admires
¿Me
strength,
va a querer nada más
directness,
verme?
and vigor.
Ya sé que tengo unos ojazos
Modesty,
impresionantes.
chivalry, or meekness
Y
frustrate
todo lo
and
demás, pero...
Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling
Nada,
under her
mato
sway.
gente mientras
That'll require
vamos en el
careful
sofá.
timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halex.
Alex.
Neff's journal mentioned a vig
Vaenia.
called Veyenia. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard,
Todo esto
that's
me tengo que
everything we know.
guardar.
Let's get started.
Para no liar la
We only
parda.
get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here.
Me
And
acabo de
Shepard,
dar cuenta.
thank you.
Bueno,
I do
no lo
not
voy a
share
decir.
this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Vale, me parece correcto. Vale, sí, sí lo voy a decir. Las tetas de Samara así parecen fresas. Parecen fresas. Lo digo de verdad. ¿Qué hace usted aquí?
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Hombre, pues obvio. Encontrado un puñetazo, no grande.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Voy a bailar.
Hey. Hey. I'll
Eh.
dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Venga. Yo voy a bailar, o sea, paso de mondangas. ¿Qué tal? He bailado espectacular, ¿verdad? Hola, ¿qué tal? A ver.
The drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
Lots of money on display here tonight. Well, good cred hunting tonight. I'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Pink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the
Pero
most
si no he hecho
interesting
nada.
person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
No he hecho nada.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights
La primera vez
it's
que es
just
tan
one
sumamente
person.
rápido, te lo digo de verdad.
Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I don't know.
You tell me.
I can't tell you why you're special.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe
Mañana.
we should go together. You
Los de
can
antes
lose
que tú.
yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vayenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
No he dicho nada, o sea, yo apretaba. Me parece correctísimo. Madre mía, ¿cómo le pongo a esa chavala? Si es que he sido buena. Me distrae a muerte. ¿Me has cerrado la puerta de si yo ahora me quiero ir? Uy.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him. Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
No tengo mucho más que Hablar, la verdad. Samara. ¿Dónde está esta chica?
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know?
Hombre,
Let's stop playing games.
No es por conocer a tu madre, pero es que por cómo lo has dicho, o sea, por cómo has hablado durante todo el tiempo.
And tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
No puedo pensar.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy tu mamá.
Marin.
Mother.
Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Moran!
Y no estoy de acuerdo con
I am the
nada de
genetic
esto.
destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Vale, aquí puedo matar a Samara. Sí, puedo matar a Samara. Y Mordiz vendría con nosotros. Pero he elegido el bien. Así que Mordiz. I'm so sorry.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
En el fondo, luego puedo acabar asesinada por Mordiz.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Arriba la cabeza de Morris. Morris se murió.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Vámonos.
Let's go.
Vámonos, pobrecita. 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 ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? Fuera. Gracias. Pues nada. Pues nada.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardatyakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at
Pero
maturity,
nosotras sí.
it is
Los
too late
humanos
for
llegados de
mitigation.
Dragon
It only
Age tienen
occurs
magia,
in
mira tú.
purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari exclusive pairings. I don't know.
Pero
I thought
ahora
Ardat
es
Yakshi were extremely
poco
rare.
extraño.
Asari have
Que ya
spread
no hay
to many
magia.
worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Vale, ok. Bueno, pues con estas vistas y con lo que nos acaba de decir Samara. Siempre que digo Samara, tío, me acuerdo de Ring. Pues nada, acabamos por aquí el capítulo. Decidme qué os ha parecido, qué pensáis sobre el tema Murdiz, Samara. ¿Vosotras mataríais a vuestra hija? Siendo justicieras. A ver, siendo justicieras sí, porque sin Pero, ¿qué opináis sobre el tema? Dejádmelo en comentarios. Y nada, nos vemos en el siguiente. ¡Hasta luego!